Hello, welcome. If you're coming across this video, that means something needs to be reflected. You need to reflect. Something's happening, something's shifting. You need to stop and reflect. I pulled cards already, and this is the message that came to me. So we have Be Still, Call Your Name, Night, Clean, Look at an alternate route, Two People, Places, or Things, Hope, Chakras, Receive, It's Done, Chains, Emotions, 333, Mars, Stop, Music, Flight, Fear, Fake, Speak, Star, Manifestation, Boomerang, Protect yourself and your energy, Flight, Lying, Lightworker, Passion, Realign and Adjust, Door Closing, Portals, and Puppet. So today's message is about reflecting and being reflected. So the first thing I thought about before I even did this was the portals. I was looking at my dream catcher, and I was like, dream catchers, they're supposed to protect spirits or entities or energy that is supposed to protect you in your dreams. And when I look at a dream catcher, I think of a portal. And this portal card came out in this reading. So when I think about being reflected or reflected upon, I think about looking in yourself, looking inside of something, a place, a person, or a thing, and how that affects you. That reminds me of these two people, places, or things. I think it's time to, if this message was called to you, it's time to look at people around you, places around you, or things that reflect your energy. Or you have to think about, how is my energy reflected on to these things, or how is these things reflect my energy. So think about two places, two things, or two people, and just write down how that reflects you, how that reflects your energy. And if it's not the outcome you want, then it's time to change. With reflecting, I also think about this protecting yourself and your energy. It's time to put you first. So it's time to put you first. With that, you might have to close other people off. We have a door closing. It's time to close other people off. It's time to focus on you. Where is that Be Still card? I can't find it right now, but realigning and adjusting. Realigning and adjusting is a very big problem about reflection. When we reflect on something, we have to think deeply. There's a difference between going in your heart space and going in your head space. You should do both, but to really reflect on a situation, the people, places, or things, the two people, places, or things, you really need to go in your heart space. You really need to ask yourself, is this good for me? Is this the right thing? And if the answer is this is no, if it's not the right thing, then it's time to realign and adjust, because realigning is not a bad thing. Adjusting is not a bad thing. If the two places, people, or things are reflecting badly or poorly on you, that's not a bad thing. What's a bad thing is letting it consume us. What's not a bad thing is setting boundaries. Boundaries did not come up, but what did come up is chains. I'm drawn to this chain card. When I think of chains, I think of someone being bound. So you might be bound in a situation that you might want to get out of, but you can't. And with emotions, you might feel going into your heart space takes a lot of emotion, but you have to dig deep within and find this healing energy. We all have it. So, with this reflecting energy, the two cards that, well, three cards really, fear, fake, and lying, these feel like negative emotions that I feel like lying, you might be lying to yourself. Fear, you're fearful of moving on. And fake, just don't be fake with your emotions. Don't put a stronghold on your emotions. That's like that chain card coming back up. It's time to go within, reflect. Reflection is not bad. It's hard, it's not bad. What people don't see about reflection is reflecting, everyone does it. You might not do it, it's subconscious or not subconscious. So when we reflect on a conscious level, we say, let's say someone is talking to their friends and they say, oh, do you like this or this? And they're like, no. Maybe you are taken aback and you're like, oh, I thought you would. That's reflecting. Your outcome, you didn't expect your outcome, so you're reflecting on, oh, I thought this person would like that. Maybe I don't really know them like I thought I did. And you're reflecting on the relationship. The difference between being reflected and and reflecting is everyone reflects internally or externally. Reflecting, that's reflecting. Being reflected is when someone says something that triggers you to reflect. That's being reflected. So there's a difference. When you're reflected, that's a stronger energy. The reason why it's a stronger energy is because oftentimes it hits us when we least expect it. So when it hits us when we least expect it, it puts us off guard. That's why that emotion card might have came up. Music. So for me, when I think of music, I think of listening to different songs to put you in a different vibration or a different energy. Sad song, sad vibration. Energy, so like a very energetic song. It gets me hyped, it gets me ready, it gets me motivated. When reflecting, maybe to put yourself, if you're reflecting on yourself or a situation, maybe it's to listen to some music to tap into that heart space. Whatever you're doing, you should stop and reflect. Stop, be still, just stop. It's okay to stop. We have everything going on in our daily lives. Just take 2 seconds, stop. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves, we need to, our mind just keeps going. Let's stop. Is what I'm doing right? That should always be the first question. If you say yes, then you should stop and say, now is this is really what I actually want, or am I just saying yes just to say yes? You have to know that for yourself. But whatever you're doing, maybe it's time to stop. When I think of this stop, this is a red stop. It's like red stop signs. It's also red. When I think of red, I think of the root chakra. I'm talking about security and stability. Maybe it's time to stop and actually like ask yourself, are you insecure in these situations? Are these people securing you? Are these things securing you? People, places, things. It all comes back. So actually, let's do this fight. So this is green representing the heart chakra. We talked about the heart chakra earlier, or the heart. You have to dive deep into that heart space. So you have to fight. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. Fighting with yourself, reflecting, meditating, is not easy. It's hard. It takes work. Day to day, day work. Like day night, repeating cycles. Sometimes we have to relearn lessons. Sometimes you're like, oh, let me do this. Well, you don't want to do it, and you have to say, back to that stop card, you have to say, stop. What am I really doing this for? And then you have to fight. And with fighting, you have to speak. Speak up. Speak about what you want. Manifestation. Speaking of manifestation, it's right here beside the speak card. Speak manifestations. Speak manifestations. So when we're reflecting, say it out loud. When we speak, our words have power. So right now, it's time to reflect. Get out a piece of paper or just write it in your notes app. Speak it. Speak it out. Right? Speak it out. Title whatever you're titling it, whatever you're putting out, right? Speak it out. Title it, speak it out, and just reflect on everything, the day, the week, the month. Reflect on your goals. Manifest it. Have passion. Passion is very important because without passion, what are we doing this for?